Hi and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl and this is Your Journey Yoga, and today we are just going to do a nice flow. Feels good. Get your body ready for the day. If you need a little energy boost in the afternoon, whatever it might be, we'll do some leans, we'll do some twists, we'll do some bends, some extensions. It's going to be good. That's the plan. Let's start at the top of the mat. Roll those shoulders up and back. Always my best intention to be good. So just know that going in. We'll do my best. Roll that right shoulder up and back and let the shoulders slide down and away. I hope you're good. Roll that left shoulder up and back. I hope it's a beautiful day wherever you are. One more time, both shoulders. Take it up and back. Oh, let those arms just gently hang down by your sides and a lean of your head to the left. Or reach down with those right fingertips. Inhale, head up nice and tall, and then lean your head to the right. Left fingertips reach down. Feeling that connection, the soles of the feet to the ground. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Release your chin down towards your chest. Keep those shoulders rolled back. So we're just going to get a nice flow here. Some sun salutations, some energy movement. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Reach it high. As you exhale, left hand down, right arm high, lean in and reach. Look up. Both arms come up. And exhale, other side, lean in and reach. Look up if that feels okay. Inhale, both arms come up. Turn your palms to face front. Spread your fingers wide. Pull those elbows back and down. Cactus arms. Let's do 2 of those. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, pull it down. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, pull it down. Inhale, reach it up. Float those hands down to the tops of your thighs. Bend your knees. Take a big breath in. Press the chest forward. Arch your back. Lift your gaze. And then hollow your tummy and chest. Press your spine back, tuck your chin. Inhale, press it through, arch your back, lift your gaze. And exhale, hollow. One more time each way, press it through, arch your back, lift your gaze. And exhale, hollow. And inhale it back to neutral. Walk your hands down towards the mat. Extend those legs, let your head be heavy. And just gently alternate bending knees. Do your best not to lock out those knees. Just let the pelvis shift and feel that stretch. All the way down the backs of the body, backs of the legs, down your spine, coming back to center, soft bend in those knees. And ever so slowly ragdoll your way up. Stacking each and every vertebra one at a time. Big shoulder roll at the top. And let those shoulders slide down and away. Inhale, reach it high. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Hold your plank. You can be on your hands or your forearms, your toes or your knees. Lift out of those shoulders and lengthen through the crown of the head. Breathe. As you exhale, lift your hips to down dog. We bend the right knee, left heel presses towards the mat. Switch sides, left knee bends, right heel down. Inhale up to the balls of the feet, and exhale, press the chest and shoulders towards your thighs. Sit bones high, and then as you exhale, let your heels gently sink. We inhale it to high plank, toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through, up dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips to down dog. We shift our weight to our left foot, right toes reach high. Exhale and sweep your right foot through between your hands. Back knee can come down if you like, otherwise knee is off, and we circle those arms up and overhead. Inhale, circle those arms forward, straighten that right leg, and then as you exhale, sink low, back into that lunge. Do that 2 more times. Straighten, circle the arms down and back, all the way up and overhead as you sink back into that lunge. 1 more time. Circle. And sink. Pull the hands to heart center, turn, and place that left elbow to the right knee. Press against your knee and work to bring your hands towards heart center. Find your breath. Slow it down. We turn it back to face front. Extend those arms, reach it high. Circle the arms back this time. Straighten that front leg as the hands pass by your hips. We sink low. Arms come overhead 2 more times. Big circle back. Around and up. 1 more time. Big circle. And all the way up. As you exhale, arch it back. Gazing up. Inhale it up nice and tall. Flow forward. Hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips. Sweep it back. And extend. Right leg high. And gently release it down. Inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips to down dog. And we shift our weight to our right foot. Left toes reach high. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through. Back knee can be down or off. Arms circle back and up and overhead as we sink into our crescent lunge. Breathe. Inhale, circle those arms forward, straighten that front leg. As those arms circle back and overhead, sink back into that lunge. We circle forward, straighten the leg. Back around and up as we sink. 1 more time. Circle those arms. Sink, stay low. Pull the hands to heart center, return, and place that right elbow to the left knee, pressing against the knee, working to bring your hands towards heart center. Slow your breath. Quiet it down, already feeling that energy shift, the blood flowing. Quieting the mind, turning back to face front, extending those arms once again. Now circle those arms to the back, straightening the leg, and then up and overhead as we sink back in. 2 more times. Big circle, noticing that great stretch down the front of that right leg. Left leg working hard. Last one, sink low, arms come overhead, and as you exhale, arch it back. Breathe. Inhale it up, tall, flow forward. Hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend left leg high. And gently release it down to down dog and just sway your hips side to side. How you doing? Always making sure that you're taking care of yourself. You're adjusting, you're modifying however you need to, coming back to center. Take the gaze between your hands and walk your feet in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. As you exhale, right arm down, left arm high, lean in. Look up. Reach as far as you can reach. Inhale, both arms come up. And exhale, other side, left arm down, right arm high, look up. Inhale, both arms come up. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, stiff or hop to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile. Press it through up dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips to down dog. Shift your weight to your left foot. Right toes reach high. As you exhale, sweep that right foot up about halfway, 2/3, 3/4 of the way up towards your hand. And then we roll to the outside edge of that left foot and reach it up. High as you can reach. If you need to bring that knee down, that left knee down, do. It's a great modification. If you can stay up, stay up. Rotating that right palm towards the front, reach it up and over. Lifting out of that left shoulder, lengthening and reaching from fingertips all the way down that right side. Inhale, lift that right arm high, and slowly release it down, rolling back to the toes. Step that right foot back, crocodile down. Press it through up dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips to down dog. And we shift our weight to our right foot. Left toes reach high. As you exhale, sweep that left foot up about 2/3, 3/4 of the way towards your hand. Rolling to the outside of that right foot. If you need to bring that right knee down, please do. Otherwise, leg stays long. We lift, we lengthen out of that right shoulder, rotating that left palm towards the front, reach it up and over. Arm along the side of your face. Breathe. Inhale, lift that left arm high and slowly release your hand down, rolling back to those right toes. Step your foot back. You can lift your hips to down dog or crocodile. Press it through up dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips to down dog. Taking the gaze between your hands and walk your feet in to forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to get the hands to the mat. We're going to flip the backs of the hands to the mat on either side of your feet and just gently press the backs of the hands to the mat. We lengthen through the crown of the head and slowly begin to lift through the upper body. Just a variation of our gorilla pose. Just gazing down towards the top center of your mat. You don't have to look too far out in front. And a little rock back to your heels. Keep the backs of the hands glued to the mat. And then shift some weight forward. And back. And forward. And back. Release your arms. Let your upper body be heavy. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. As you exhale, arch it back, open those arms to a nice wide V. Inhale it up nice and tall, and as you exhale, swan dive. Forward fold. Inhale up to monkey. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank, toes or knees, crocodile. Press it through up dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips to down dog. We inhale up to the balls of the feet. As you exhale, bend your knees, lower your bottom down to a tight little squat. And then pop it forward to plank. Lift your hips. Heels high. Sit bones high. Inhale, bend those knees, lower your bottom, tight little tuck. Pop it forward to plank. Lift your hips. Heels stay high. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, bend the knees, lower your bottom. Tight little tuck. Pop it forward to plank. Lift your hips. Heels are high. Keep those sit bones reaching to the sky and then slowly let your heels sink. Breathe. Inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. Sit it back to child's pose. Extend those arms out long. Sit bones back towards your heels. Let's bring the palms of the hands to touch. Spread your fingers wide. Bend the elbows and bring the heels of the hands to the back of the head. Extending those arms. Keeping the palms touching. We lift the forehead, tuck the toes, press and lift your hips to the sky, coming up to Dolphin. Find your breath, let those heels sink, let your head be heavy. Still feeling space between those fingers. Pinkies just gently resting against the mat. We bend that right knee, left heel presses towards the mat, strengthening our shoulders. Good long stretch down the back of that left leg. We switch sides, left knee bends, right heel presses towards the mat. And let those heels sink back down towards the mat. Legs are long. We take a giant step back with one foot and then the other, and then we level it out into our dolphin plank. Elbows right below those shoulders. You can bring those knees down if you like and untuck those toes. Otherwise, toes are tucked under. We're just doing our best not to let those hips drop. Lifting out of those shoulders. Holding or shifting weight forward. Tips of the toes to the balls of the feet. Tips of the toes to the balls of the feet. Just strengthening. Do not have to. Up to you. Listen to your body. One more time. Forward. And back to the balls of the feet. Bring one knee in right underneath your chest and the other, and sit it back to child's pose. Good work. Lifting slightly, walk your hands to the right. Reach to your left fingertips and press your hips to the left. Let your head be heavy. Lifting slightly, walk it back through center and over to the left. Reaching through your right fingertips, press your hips to the right. Let your head be heavy. Lifting slightly, walk it back through to center. Arms extended out nice and long. Inhale, hollow your tummy and chest. Lift your spine towards the sky. Start to transition your weight forward, leveling it out into a modified plank. And then let those hips dip down towards the ground as you pull the shoulders back. Open your chest and look up. Chin to chest, hollow your tummy. Slowly transition that weight back to child's pose. Let's do that once more. Hollow the tummy. Lift your spine. Slowly transition that weight forward. And then as you let those hips dip down towards the ground, pull those shoulders back. Open your chest and look up. Inhaling it back. Reverse chest, chin to chest. Hollowing the chest, hollowing the tummy. Transitioning your weight back to child's pose. And let's walk those hands right underneath those shoulders. Breathe. And we're going to open up those knees pretty wide. We're going to do our very best to keep the knees and the hips in line. There's this tendency to kind of want to come forward or sit your bottom back. Do your best to keep them in line. And just let those knees slide open. Coming down onto your forearms, if that feels okay, keeping your core nice and strong. Now your toes can be pointed towards one another, or you can open up those feet a little bit more for our frog pose, getting into those hips. Be nice to your hips. This can be an intense one. Breathe. If it's not right to stay in child's pose, or if there's another hip stretch you love, please take a second and just do that. Keeping your core strong to keep your back safe. And then gently lean forward, bringing the big toes towards one another. Now press through the tops of the feet to pull your knees back in and sit it back to child's pose. You might feel permanently separated just for a second. That's an intense hip stretch. When you're ready, walk your hands up. Come over onto a hip. Sweep your feet around and slide on down towards the top of your mat. How was that? We haven't done frog in a little while. Extending that left leg out, cross your right foot up and over, sit up nice and tall. Wrap the crook of that left elbow around the knee and pull it in. Placing that right hand behind you, use it to prop yourself up and turn and look out over that right shoulder. Really pulling that right knee in. That feels so good. Feeling that stretch across the lower back, into that right glute, that IT band. Just be nice. Should be able to smile, should be able to breathe. And then we're just going to point and flex that left foot. Roll the ankle. And then shift left elbow to the top of the knee. Add a flex of that left foot. And then press a little deeper to get a deeper rotation. Oh, just got a little pop. Love it. Self-adjustments. And a little tuck of your chin down towards your collarbone. And we lift our gaze, we release that left elbow, we circle that right arm up and over and place the back of the right arm to the inside of the knee, left hand behind us, and we're going to just gently pull, or press I should say, against the inside of the knee as we turn and look out over our left shoulder. And we circle that right arm around, bring it behind you, pull that left foot in to our figure four, lifting the chest. And we're just going to gently rock the knees and the pelvis side to side. That feels super good in my hips. I hope it feels as good for you, or even better. Good. Coming back to center. Go ahead and release that left leg out long
And that right foot comes out. Cross that left foot up and over. Sit up nice and tall. Add a flex of that right foot. Wrap the crook of that right elbow around the knee. And we rotate and take our gaze out over that left shoulder. You're welcome to place that left hand behind you, propping yourself up as tall as you can sit. And keep that left knee pulled in. Just feeling that great stretch. For your back, for your hip, for your glutes, for your neck, as you maybe tip your chin down towards your left collarbone. And then let's shift that right elbow to the top of the knee. Press against your knee for a little deeper rotation. And then we're just going to point and flex that right foot. If you don't want to, it's fine. And just roll the ankle. You can stay still, just keeping that foot flexed. And just focusing on that rotation and that hip stretch, on that outer hip. And then we're going to flex that right foot, release that right elbow, circling that left arm up and over. Right hand transitions behind you, left arm to the inside of your knee. Give it a gentle press as we rotate, keeping that spine long. Turn and look out over your right shoulder. Breathe, a little tuck of your chin. Checking in with that breath. We lift our gaze. We turn back to face front, circle that left arm up and back, bring both hands behind you and pull that right foot in to your figure four stretch, lifting the chest. And we're going to gently rock pelvis and hips side to side. Just breathe in. Coming back to center, go ahead and extend that right leg out, and then the left. Flex your feet, reach it high, and as you exhale, hinge it forward. Seated forward fold. Let your head be heavy. And just breathe. Inhale, reach it out, hinge it all the way back up. Lower those arms to shoulder height, soften your feet, slow as you can go. Roll it down. We pull that right knee in towards your chest, hands to your shin, just below your knee. You are welcome to bend that left knee, bring your foot up by your bottom. If this is a little too intense for your lower back or for the hip flexor. Bring your hands behind that right leg and extend that right leg. Point and flex your foot. Be gentle because that flex can be pretty intense. And then roll the ankle. Soften your foot. Bend that right knee, right arm out to a T. Left hand to the outside of the right knee and gently guide it across. Turn and look out over that right arm. Close your eyes and breathe. Moving your body, being mindful about it, getting those big deep breaths in. Such an important piece to stay active and to stay mindful of your health and how your body's feeling. How you're feeling emotionally, not just physically, how you're feeling mentally. It's a great way to get rid of brain fog and to help yourself remain present right here. Slowly roll it back to center, extending that right leg, point your toes, little external rotation through that hip, and slowly lower your leg down. It's easy to get caught up in the tomorrows or the yesterdays. But just really being present right here today, that's a gift. Pull that left knee in. Bring your hands to the shin just below your knee and pull it in. And again, you can bend that right knee if you need to, if that's too intense for the hip flexor, or if your lower back is not in love with this. And then we're just going to point and flex that left foot if you like. You can just stay still. As it feels right to you, shift your hands behind that left leg and extend that left leg. And again, you can point and flex here. You can roll the ankle. Just breathe. Beautiful blue sky here today. Chilly, but nice. I hope it's a pretty day for you. Go ahead and soften that foot. Once again, bend that left knee. Left arm out to a T, right hand to the outside of that left knee and guide it across your body. Turn and look out over that left arm. I hope this was just right for whatever you needed today. I hope the body responded in a loving way and you did feel that energy shift. Feeling a little lighter, able to move a little more freely. That mindful movement is so helpful to help get rid of pain, discomfort, tightness. Releasing that right hand, rolling it back to center, and extend that left leg. Point your toes, little external rotation through your hip. Lengthen through those toes and slowly lower your leg down. And allow it to come to rest. We extend those arms overhead. We lengthen those legs. We point those toes and we reach. Good pencil stretch, making yourself just as long as you can. And now flex your feet, pull those toes back, press through your heels. And then just soften, relax. We lift those fingertips towards the ceiling. And then slowly turn your palms open as we bring the backs of the hands to the mat. We lift the chest, we roll those shoulders underneath us just a little bit, and then surrender back down to the mat. Close your eyes and breathe. We take a moment to be still, to check in, and to just breathe. We allow the weight of the body to surrender against the earth. We take a moment to celebrate the little things of today. We're here. We're together. We have an able mind and body to be able to do all of these incredible things that we just did. We have our sense of humor and all of the wonderful quirky characteristics that make us who we are. Honor those, celebrate them. Be that amazing, unique individual that you were intended to be. We get to share our love openly and honestly with whomever we wish. We have the quiet moments of today to pause, to be grateful, and to smile. Take a moment, think of one individual in your life. Hopefully you have lots, but just pick one that you are so grateful for. Take a moment and see their face in your mind's eye. Feel that gratitude in your head, your heart, your being. And then send out just a little thank you. It can be audible. It can be silent, just a thought. For all that they add to your life. vibrations of that positive energy, it'll help the entire universe be a better place. And those wonderful vibrations will meet that wonderful person. And they'll feel just that extra little bit of love that might help their day be that much better. As you are ready, gently bring one foot in towards your bottom and then your other, and then gently roll to your side. Take a moment. As you're ready, however you wish, coming up to a seated position, one that feels good to you. Rest your hands comfortably and sit up nice and tall. Pull your hands to heart center if you like, or just keep those hands resting wherever you wish. Close your eyes, relax your eyes, your face, your jaw. Taking in just a couple more good deep breaths. Inhale, reach it high. Open those eyes, a big circle of those arms all the way down by your sides, a little press of those palms towards the ground, a little reach of the crown of the head towards the sky. Close your eyes once again. Breathe. Inhale, reach it high. Once again, open those eyes and then pull those hands back to heart center. My friend, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you have an incredible rest of your day. And I just am so appreciative and so grateful for you choosing to join me in inviting me into your life, your practice. Be well, take care. And as always, namaste.